Now that we have learned about dot day and shapes, we are going to start creating our dot for this year. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making a robot out of some of those different shapes we just learned about. So everyone should have their circle, and they should have their crayons and markers and their pencil. I'm going to be using a Sharpie so you can see what I'm drawing, and we're going to start making a robot. So the first thing we're going to do is right here in the middle of our circle, we are going to make a square. Now a square is made with 4 straight lines that are all the same size. Now, does it have to be perfect? Nope. Remember, ish. We're looking for ish drawings. So I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to make a straight line down. This is what we call a vertical line. Vertical lines go up and down. Then I'm going to make a straight line across. This one is a horizontal line. Horizontal lines go from left to right. Now, this looks like a capital letter L, doesn't it? Yes, so now we're going to add another vertical line. Vertical lines go up and down. And I've almost got my square finished. I need one more line, and it's going to go from left to right across the top, and that is a horizontal line. So I have made a square, 4 lines, 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines, all about the same size, make a square. Okay, now we're going to add his head, but first we got to give him a neck. So in the middle of our square, we're going to make a little rectangle. Now a rectangle also has 4 sides, but 2 sides are longer than the other 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and I'm going to draw a vertical line up. And then I'm going to come over a little bit to the right and draw another vertical line up. So I've already got this line here on my square, and that forms the bottom of my rectangle. And then I've got 2 vertical lines going up. So I only need to add one more line, a horizontal line going left to right. And now I have a little rectangle for his neck. Okay, now I'm going to add another square on top of my rectangle for his head. So we're going to give him another square. So I'm going to start over here. Now I don't want this one to be as big as his body. Is your head as big as your head, or is your head as big as your body? No, it's not. Your head is a little bit smaller than your body. So I want this vertical line to be a little bit shorter than this square. Okay? And then remember, a square has 4 sides and they're all about the same length. So I've got my horizontal line sitting right on top of my rectangle. I'm going to draw a vertical line up about the same size. Now, see, we got that L again. I'll draw another vertical line up. And then I'm going to do a horizontal line across. And now I've got a square on top of a rectangle on top of another square. So my robot's starting to look good. So now we're going to give him some arms and legs. So, oh, sorry, we have a guest today helping us. She's going to go away now. So we are going to give him some arms and legs. So on the right side of our square body, we're going to draw a rectangle. So I'm going to start up here and I'm going to draw a horizontal line coming out to the right. And then right below it, I'm going to draw another horizontal line. And then I'm going to draw a vertical line down, connecting those two. And now I have a rectangle. Rectangle, 4 sides, 2 sides are longer than the other 2 sides. Now, for his hand, I'm going to make a circle, which is just like our dot, which is a circle. Now we need to do his left arm. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw a horizontal line out. Right below it, we're going to draw another horizontal line. Rectangles. 2 lines are longer than the other 2. And a vertical line down. So now I have a rectangle arm. And then his hand is going to be that's right, a circle. So give him a circle hand. Now he has 2 arms, a body, a neck, and a head. What else does he need? Does he need some legs? He absolutely needs some legs. So this time we're going to draw 2 rectangles and they're going to come down. So I'm going to start over here on the left side of his square body and draw a vertical line down. Then I'm going to come over just a little bit because I got to make sure I leave room for 2 legs and draw another vertical line down. And then connect those 2 with a horizontal line. And now he has a rectangle leg. Now I'm going to draw another one exactly the same right beside it. Vertical line down. Come over a little bit. Vertical line down. And a horizontal line connecting them. Now, does our robot need to be perfect? Nope. Ish drawings. Ish drawings. Now, for his feet, we're going to do something different. Okay, now this shape wasn't in our video, but we're going to learn a new shape that I'm sure you guys know. We all know that a circle is nice and round, right? But what happens if I take my circle and I stretch it? That shape is called an oval, kind of like an egg. So remember, we got a circle, and if we stretch it, it becomes like an egg. It's an oval. So watch how I draw this. It's going to be like a circle, but it's going to be long, and then it curves. Kind of looks like a racetrack almost. Kind of looks like a racetrack. So I'm going to give him 2 oval feet. 2 oval feet. Do they have to be perfect? Nope. Do not have to be perfect. Okay, so our robot's almost done, isn't he? He's got arms and legs and hands and feet and a neck and a head. But he's missing some other features. He needs some eyes. So we're going to give him some diamond eyes. So, diamonds. Watch how I do this. Up here in the top, I'm going to make the letter V. Just a V. And then I'm going to put an upside down V on top of it. And that makes a diamond. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, okay? I make a letter V. And then I make an upside down V. And that makes a diamond. So he's got 2 diamond eyes. Now, his nose is going to be a triangle. Now, a triangle has 2 sides. It has an upside down V and then a horizontal line at the bottom. Triangle nose. And then his mouth. This is one of the shapes we learned about in our video. It's a crescent. It looks like a moon on its side. So I give him a smile. And then I draw another smile on top of that. A little skinnier. And it looks like a crescent moon or a banana. Now, still needs some more things, so we're going to give him some ears. We're going to give him some circle ears. So a circle on the right and a circle on the left. Now we're also going to give him some antenna, kind of like ants and other types of bugs have antenna that come out of their head. Our robot's going to have an antenna. So I'm going to draw a vertical line up, and I'm going to put a circle at the top of that. And then above his other eye, I'm going to draw another vertical line up, and I'm going to draw a circle on top of that. Okay, now he needs some buttons on his chest. So what we're going to do is we are going to draw a heart. Do you guys know how to draw a heart? I'm going to show you. So I'm going to start, I'm going to put a heart right here in the middle. I'm going to draw the letter V. And then I'm going to draw the number 3 on its side. Watch. It looks like a number 3. Can you see the number 3 going sideways? Let me flip it sideways. See how it looks like a 3? Actually, it looks like a 3 better this way. Sorry. Flip it the other way. So you see how I've got my number 3 right here? And then the V at the bottom. And that makes a heart. And now we have a robot in our dot. So now that we've drawn our robot, it's time to color him. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get one thing out at a time. Remember, we're going to start with a yellow crayon. Find your yellow crayon. And we're going to color in his eyes, his nose, and his mouth. Eyes, nose, and mouth are going to be yellow. And then once we're done with that, we're going to put our yellow crayon back and get ready for our next color. Now this time we're going to start with a marker. Now, I'm going to show you how we're going to use markers and crayons a lot in this class. Now, we're not just going to color this in with our marker. Watch carefully. I'm going to do his heart. Now, see the outline of my heart you drew with your pencil and I made with my Sharpie? I'm going to go over that line with my marker. I'm just doing the outline. Did I color the whole heart in? Nope, I just did the outline. And when I'm done, I snap that cap. Make sure you snap that cap. I got to take care of our supplies. And I put my red marker up. And I'm going to get my red crayon out. And then I'm going to color in my heart. And once you've colored the heart in with your crayon, put your crayon up. And the next color we're going to get is we're going to do orange. So let's start with an orange marker. Now, orange, we are going to do his hands. Now again, I'm just going to take my orange marker and I'm going to go around the circle. Take my orange marker and go around the circle. Now, if your circles are small and it accidentally colors in with a marker, that's okay. But if your circles are kind of big like mine, then you just need to go around the edges and then you snap that cap. Put your orange marker up. Get out your orange crayon. And you're going to color in his hands. Then you're going to put your orange crayon up. And the next color we're going to use is green. Green. So green, we're going to do his ears. So again, my circle, I go around the edge. I'm also going to do his feet green. So I'm going to do around my ovals. Remember, that's a circle that got stretched out. It looks like a racetrack or an egg. So I did my ears and my ovals green. And when I'm done, snap that cap. Put my green marker up and find my green crayon. And then I'm going to color in the ears and the feet green. Okay, then I'm going to put my green crayon up rather. And now I need my, let's go blue. We're going to do blue marker. Blue marker. We are going to do his body. So we're going to do the square. So I'm going to go around the edges of my square, outlining. This is what we call outlining, when I draw just around the edges. And I'm also going to do the edges of his head, that square too. So I outlined both of my squares with blue. And when I'm done, what do? Snap that cap. And then I put my blue marker up and get out my blue crayon. And then I'm going to color in around his eyes and his nose. And then I'm going to color in around his heart. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. So we're going to put our blue crayon up. And now we need to find purple. Purple or violets. Violet purple marker. And we are going to outline his arms and his legs. So we're going to do arms. Remember, we're just going around the outside edges. And his legs. Purple. Last arm. And then I'm also going to do his neck. And then once I'm done outlining, snap that cap. Put your purple marker up. Find your purple crayon and color in his neck, his legs, and his arms. He's a really colorful robot, isn't he? Lots of pretty colors on our robot. So he's got a blue body with a red heart, purple legs, green feet, purple arms, orange hands, purple neck, blue head, yellow mouth, yellow nose, yellow eyes, green ears, but we haven't done his antenna yet. So let's put our purple crayon up. Now for his antenna, let's see. Let's find our black crayon. We haven't used black yet. So we're just going to take our black crayon and we're just going to color in the ends of his antenna. He's got black antenna. So now our dot has a robot in it. So we've got a few more minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate around our robot. So I'm going to start with my red. I'm going to get my red marker back out. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a big red circle. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a littler red circle. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a littler red circle. See how my circles are big and then they get a little bit smaller. And then we'll draw one more itty bitty red circle. See how little itty bitty my red circle is? How many red circles did I draw? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I'm done with those 4, I'm going to snap that cap, put my red marker up. The next color I'm going to get is orange. Now this time, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw a big orange circle. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a littler orange circle. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to draw a littler orange circle. Now, do your circles have to be perfect? No, never. Remember, ish drawings, ish. And then one more little itty bitty orange circle over there. Very cool. Now, who thinks they know what color is going to come next? Snap that cap. We did red, orange. Next color is yellow. Okay, so I'm going to start down here. And I'm going to put a big yellow circle. Now, do your circles have to be in the exact same spot as mine? Nope. But how many we're doing of each color? How many red did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many orange did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many yellow are we going to do? That's right, 4. So we've got 1. And then we're going to do another one a little bit littler. And then we're going to do another one a little bit littler. And then we're going to do one more really little. So, how many yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. Okay. Snap that cap. Remember, snap that cap. So we did red, orange, yellow. Next color is green. So we need to find a space to make a big green. Big green. Then we'll come over here and we're going to do a smaller green. Come over here and do an even smaller one. And then one more really itty bitty one. So how many green? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green. Okay, 2 more colors left. And don't forget, while you do that marker, snap that cap. Put your green up. Next color is blue. Blue, 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 blue. So we're going to start with a big blue circle. And then we're going to do a littler blue circle. And an even littler one. And then one more, it'll be tiny. So how many blues? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Okay. So snap that cap. Put your blue up. Get your purple marker out. We got 4 more circles to draw. So I'm going to draw one big one. I'm going to draw another one that's a little bit littler. Draw another one that's a little bit littler than that. And then one more itty bitty one. So how many purple? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when I'm done, I snap that cap. And then I put my marker up. And now I can go back and color in my circles. So I'm going to start with my red crayon. And I'm going to color in the red circles. The itty bitty ones, the big ones, and the medium-sized one. Now, do I want to try to stay in the lines? Do I want to fill up the whole circle? Do I want to leave any white spots? Once I'm done coloring my red ones, I can put that crayon up. Now, if you're coloring faster than me, that's fine. You can just get your crayons out and keep coloring. You do not have to keep up with me. Some of you may color a whole lot faster than me, and that's okay, because I take time to talk when I'm coloring, and you guys aren't talking, so you're working faster than me sometimes. So I started with my orange, because that was the next color that I did. And I'm going to do all 4 of my orange circles, coloring them in nice and neat, staying in the lines and not having any white spots. And remember, every time I finish a color, I put it up before I get the next one out. Next color I'm going to do is yellow. And you don't have to go in order with me. You can pick whatever color you want to do, but always make sure you color in with a crayon whatever the color is on the outside. So since I outlined it in yellow, I'm coloring in with a yellow crayon. Okay, so I did my 4 yellows. Now the next color I'm going to do is going to be my green. And then the next color I'm going to do is blue. Now when I'm coloring, one thing you guys may need to remember is that you don't want to press too hard. When you're holding a crayon, the harder you press, the longer it takes to color. If you barely press down, you still get some color on your paper, but it doesn't take you that long and you won't break your crayon. If you hold it lightly, you won't break your crayon. Okay, now I've got one more to do, and that's my purple. And now my robot is done. But there's one thing I forgot to do. Anybody know what I forgot to do? Is my name anywhere on my robot? No, it's not. So now what I got to do is I'm going to get my Sharpie back out. You get your pencil. And I'm going to take my dot and I'm going to flip it over to the back. And I'm going to write my name. I'll write my name on my dot. And then I'm going to flip it back over. And now I have my robot with all of his colorful polka dots for Dot Day. I hope you guys have fun. And until next time.